Hi folks, and welcome back to another Work in Progress Wednesday. This week I've been creating more animations for the Willowitch and setting up how each one should play, so let's take a look at what I've been doing. As I've mentioned before, the Willowitch is an enemy who attacks purely with magic, and as such prefers to fight from a distance. Keeping this in mind, the way she attacks, moves, and responds to your attacks needs to take this into consideration. The first new animation I created was this warp animation, which she will use when warping between locations. Warping allows her to not only get away from your attacks, but also reposition herself better for a counter attack. Next up are the animations for her long range attack. She will get herself in position to start charging up an attack, which will be something like a big energy ball or beam. She'll charge this up for a set period of time before firing it at you. I'm quite looking forward to working on the effects for this. I'd really like to create a cool looking magical effect to go along with this. In Unity, you can see here how all of these tie together in the animator. I have a bunch of different triggers which allow the Willowitch to transition from one animation to the next. All that's required is to say when I want a trigger to go on. So if I wanted her to charge an attack for 2 seconds before launching it, I'd set the start attack trigger to come on roughly 2 seconds after I switch on the start charge trigger. In reality, it's a little longer than that, since I need to take into account the length of those animations themselves, but it's not too difficult once you know what to look for. You can see the effects of me hitting the various triggers here. In most cases, she'll only move on to the next animation if the corresponding trigger is hit. For regular movement, I had initially set her up to go through a similar loop to the Score Kid: idle and move to a new position, chase the player, and then attack when in range. With her being more of a long range fighter, I've reconsidered having her chase after you. I don't think it makes much sense if she's trying to keep some distance between you both. I do have this closer range attack animation, which I will instead use when she warps close to you, as she tries to make a quick hit before warping away again. I'm currently working on the behaviour for how she warps around. At the moment, she just picks a random location within range to go to, and warps there after a short period of time. I'll be adding the 2 different attack patterns here: the close, quick attack when she warps near to you, and the longer charged attack when she's further away. I've forced the targeting to break off whenever she warps away, since she shouldn't be able to hit something that isn't there. Soon I'll be moving on to the visuals for her attacks and warping, and fixing her overall behaviour so that it all fits nicely together. What do you think about this week's video? I hope you liked it. Let me know in the comments. That's it for this week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.